first off, let me just start. You've achieved quite a bit, very quickly. I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot for anybody. Were you prepared for this kind of success? Do you feel like you were ready for it?
In a way, I do. In a way, I'm not. It's kind of everything that comes to me, I'm just like, wow, because everything's changing, everything's new for me. Doing my own shows, it's really cool, and it's all new for me. So I'm really excited about it.
What's been like the biggest surprise out of all this?
The biggest surprise, probably my album going platinum.
Yeah.
I mean, because I really didn't think it would. I mean, I had good hopes on it going gold, but not platinum. I mean, like a week after it went gold, a week after it went gold, it went platinum.
Wow, that's exciting. That is a big surprise. So. Now I have to ask. I'm sure you've answered this question a million times, but obviously we all know who your brother is. He's one of the guys in the Backstreet Boys.
Wait, who's that?
I think it's Kevin, right?
Yeah, something like that.
The guy with
Brian,
the beard or the ear. I don't know.
Yeah, who knows?
What did you learn from watching him when you were younger?
I learned that never take everything so seriously, because if you do, it all ends up building up, and it just causes a bunch of stress. And it's always respect your fans, because they're the ones who are there for you, and they make you who you are. And
did he offer you like advice when you were starting off on how to deal with all this stuff? Or is this stuff
not
that you
really.
observed?
He usually let me do it all by myself. He let me do it on my own.
Yeah. You think you could give him advice at this point?
No, I think he knows everything about everything.
So this whole whirlwind of activity. I mean, you were telling me before we started that you just about a month ago you traveled around the world basically in like 4 days. I mean, does that kind of stuff get tiring for someone like you?
It does, yeah. Yeah, very much.
How do you deal with it? I mean, how do you deal with the stress of it, I guess?
I don't know. I just sleep whatever time where I'm really originally based. Like if my time is in Florida and I'm in Switzerland, I just stay up the time of Florida, and then when I get back, I'm not really that bad.
Right. One of the most remarkable things I think about your career so far is, I mean, it shows, when you perform and in your videos, you're very comfortable in this position.
I like to be,
Yeah, there's a confidence there that I think is unusual, especially for someone so young, and for anybody really. Where does that come from? Where do you think that confidence came from for you?
I'm not really sure, because most of my family, I'm being for real, most of my family is really shy, and I just turned out to be this outgoing person who's always running around doing goofy things, and I don't know, like running out into the middle of the street and going like that, goofy things like that. Like not like my brother. My brother is just chilled, and I always ask him, I'm like, Nick, why are you always trying to be so cool? And he's like, I don't know. I'm like, Nick, just let it out. I mean, just be goofy, and nobody cares.
Yeah, that's very. You think maybe when you get a little older, you'll mellow out a little bit, be a little more like him, or
no, I don't think so. Like I think I'm just gonna get worse.
That's good. That's good. I think everybody will enjoy that. So in Europe, it seems like you've had, like, before even the album came out here, there was this monumental success there. I mean, the albums that you released there were huge. I mean, is there a difference, do you think, in the audiences over there?
Oh yeah, there's a big difference.
How so?
There's a big difference because here's how it goes. I mean, when you first start over in Europe, the audience is really crazy. Then you make it over into Canada, and then you move your way down to the States. And then when you're starting big in the States and you do most of your tours in the States, you go back over to Germany, and they're not really as excited and not really as many fans, It's just kind of like it died down a little bit.
You seem like you have this remarkable business savvy coming along with all this, with all the musical talent. I mean, is this, you just learned this going along, or is it?
Just listening. I mean, I just listen to everybody when they have conversations, and I just, learn off of them how people talk, and, just.
Did you have an option at any point to join a boy band similar to your brothers or anything like that, or did you always want to be just on your own?
If I did, I don't think my managers would let me know about it because they don't want me in no boy groups.
You're better off like this.
Yeah.
You prefer it.
I prefer this.
Yeah. And your sister is also starting off for her own solo career, I guess.
Yep.
Have you encouraged her to do that?
I guess she's kind of like me. She just does whatever she wants, she's on her own road. I mean, here's my brother, here's me, and here's Leslie. We just take our own paths. I mean, everybody's always like, you want to follow in your brother's footsteps, but I'm just like, no, I kind of want to go on my own way.
Do you ever see those paths crossing and maybe having some kind of family recording at some point? Is that something you'd want to do?
I'm definitely going to be doing a duet with my brother, definitely. It's actually in the making right now. It's called Oh Aaron. It's really
that's
funny,
fantastic.
Yeah.
When can we expect to see that?
Not until probably the second album, like in the summertime. But it's going to be really funny. And I think I might start, me and Nick might do a duet, and or all three of us. Hopefully.
Your sister and Nick? Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Let me back up a little bit. Can you recall like the first incident where you felt like you had made the right choice in trying to pursue this career? Like something that happened that you said, man, this is working out?
Not really.
No,
I guess
it just
all
kind of happened also fast.
Exactly, yeah. It was just, I guess, starting from Europe. I mean, I didn't really know what was going on because I was so little. I mean, I was just doing it so I could say, hey, to all my friends, hey, look what I'm doing. I mean, I'm on magazines and stuff like that. But now I'm starting to realize, what's going on.
How do your friends react to all that, to all the craziness?
They didn't know about it in the States, when I was doing most of the European stuff. But now they know, and I'm just like, okay, whatever, blah, 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 blah. Keep on asking questions, whatever.
Do they treat you differently?
Most of my friends do, but I have one friend who doesn't. His name's Craig. He's just, regular.
Just regular guy. Best friend, I guess.
Best friend, yeah.
What's the best part of making music for you?
Of making music?
Yeah.
Trying different things. As I do more and more songs, as I do more and more recordings, I feel myself improving, just getting better at what I'm doing. And, it's like when I just recorded a song the other day. I think it was called, I can't remember. I don't know. It was I'm All About You with Andy Goldmark. He's a producer. And, I just felt that I was, really, progressing with this, and everything was getting better. And my voice is getting better, and I'm getting more talented. And I just felt that.
That's great. That's a great thing. Is all of this as fun as you thought it would be? I mean, I've read other things.
Oh yeah. It's really exciting.
It's even more and more fun every day.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, it's really exciting to be doing all this.
Any downsides to it right now?
Being away from my family is probably the worst thing.
Yeah.
But I guess as I get older, it won't be that bad.
Does your family travel with you at all?
My mom is my manager, so she usually goes.
She's there all the time. That's good. Is there ever a feeling of you're missing out on other parts of being a kid, because this is such an unusual lifestyle for anybody, let alone somebody who's 13? But do you ever feel like you're missing out on anything else?
No, not really. I mean, my friend Craig, when I'm home, he knows what I feel, and he knows how I feel about this whole thing. So he always tries to invite me to school things and stuff like that, to make me feel comfortable. Right. And that's what I like about him. He's just normal.
That's very cool.